get married would stop the tape. The sunset still looks fake to me. The hero looks like he can't breathe. The damsel just left everything. You're like a black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks, and you're gonna burn the city down right now. Oh, a black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks, and you're gonna burn the city down right now. Oh, a close-up camera too, 'cause the hero dies in this scene. Your inspiration is the loss of absolutely everything. And flashback on the girl as we montage every memory, and bleed out in the bathroom sink, and fade out as the soundtrack sings. You're like a black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks, and you're gonna burn the city down right now. Oh, a black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks, and you're gonna burn the city down right now. She's like, your hands off of my star. It's not your part, but all your fault. And this jealous actress has a habit making things sound way too tragic. Get your hands off of my star. It's not your part, but all your fault. This jealous actress has a habit making things sound way too tragic. Oh, this jealous actress has a habit making things sound way too tragic. And this jealous actress has a habit making things sound way too tragic. Black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks. They're gonna burn the city down right now. You're like a black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks. You're gonna burn the city down right now. I said a black cat with a black backpack full of fireworks. You're gonna burn the city down right now.
President for our band, and we tracked a song live. Today we did
saw you there and looked you straight between the eyes and said, I'm leaving. I don't care and I don't know if they were lies, but I don't need 'em. 'Cause standing still isn't easy when the world's moving backwards. Oh, the world's moving backwards. Yes, get your feel. Please believe me that the world's moving backwards. Oh, the world's moving backwards. Yeah. Oh. So I say, well, so what if they're just stories? What if I need 'em? So I pray that you'll give me grace if you can hear.
Good frickin' morning, everybody. Sorry about the delay there. We are going live from the podcast studio. What is that music? Oh, that's the switch. Anyways, we are going. I had to drag all of the equipment. Not drag all the equipment, but the couple of devices that I use, I had to drag with me, all my computers and crap, to come here to the podcast studio because we are doing a podcast this morning. So we're going to stream right up till the podcast. We got about 2 hours, just a little bit less. This is the wrong save file, though. So we're going to switch to save file. We are playing explosives only, which actually reminds me that I need to change the kick.com description of my stream. Creator dashboard. Good morning, everybody who's here. I see that we got 4 viewers lurking, hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Try out the exclamation point lurk command. I need to come up with an unlurk command, but there is now a lurk command. Because I lurk in a lot of streams, and I appreciate the streamers that have set up a lurk command that I think is pretty cool. Let's see here. I need to... They changed the dashboard, and I haven't adjusted in my head. Zelda but explosives. That works. So I think we're Zelda but explosives only everywhere. Let's double check Twitter real fast before we get into this. So we are doing explosives only this morning. I think we're going to stick with this through the playthrough. I am duping. Generally, I don't like to dupe when I do challenge runs like this. However, I think duping is acceptable in this run. I won't dupe fairies, though, because that's not fun. Duping the fairies is a bit much for me. For most play, like, if I'm using fairy, if I'm duping with fairy, oh yeah, see, that's a problem. That is certainly a problem. Let's see, can I change the Twitter stream info, restream channels, Twitter, edit settings? Sorry, everybody who's hanging out. We're going to see if that works. I might have to... Yeah, because I don't see why that would update just because I changed the title here. Blue Esper, how are you doing this wonderful morning? You know what I just realized with your name? I don't know why I just realized this, but I was looking at Blue Esper as two separate words, and I was like, BLU, interesting that there's no E there. I don't know why it's just now clicking that the E from Esper is also the E from Blue, and I think that's a pretty creative name. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn off the Twitter stream and restart it. I know, right? I'm a little slow. Let's see here. Burn down Hyrule. There we go. And then we're going to delete the previous one because nobody watched it anyways on Twitter. I don't know if anything's ever going to happen with Twitter live streaming or Twitter content. Elon Musk seems to think so. And it's another place that I can stream too, you know. I need to stop streaming. I need to stop streaming on Facebook and start streaming on a different platform. Really? Not many people noticed that? I'm assuming fire is my explosives save file. I feel that so much. On my main save file, I keep getting distracted. I don't hear anything. That's a problem. I certainly do not hear anything. Why is there no audio? There was literally audio. Oh. There's audio. Don't mind me. Seems quite loud. Okay, let's turn you down just a little bit. We've got two purposes for today. We're going to continue this challenge run, obviously. I would also like to find an Octorock, because I uploaded a video yesterday, a short, that, okay, it can be louder than that. We'll start there. I uploaded a video yesterday about Octorocks, and I've been using stock images, but I think it'll make a big difference if I manage to get actual like footage while I'm streaming, actual video to add to the video. Because I talked about Octorocks just with some Google images, and I think that hurt the video. I'm just kind of playing around with YouTube content at the moment. Ay, ay, ay. Whoa. What is up, Jug Draco? Hey, good morning. How are you doing, you wonderful human being? I appreciate you lurking. Hey, try out the exclamation point lurk command. I appreciate you lurking. Jug Draco in here with the big moves. I suppose the sound that I heard was the follow sound. The follow alert. It does appear to be that. Let's see. All right. So the goal for today, we need to get our... We for sure need to get through the paraglider sequence, and we need to track down a rock Octorok. I hope I don't get distracted. Knowing me, I will, but I really do want to do the rock Octorok. To have that footage sequence to add to redo that video. I don't even have the Hylian shield in my main save file. That save file, I'm gonna be honest, is a lot of time put into a lot of wandering. Yeah, this is I've played through once. And I haven't played through all the way, but this is my third different challenge run. We are to the first temple on the, oh well, I just died, but we were at the first temple on the Zero Deaths playthrough. But I did that for an entire week. I did that for a whole week and got a little bit bored of it, so I switched to this challenge run. Because this one will be faster. If I don't have to reset when I die... Yeah, at some point here, I'm going to start... Yeah, the armor's fun to look for. I really enjoyed looking for the puzzle armors from the mazes. But the Zero Deaths play run was getting on my nerves a little bit, just because I'd been doing it for so many days in a row. There was the Zero Deaths. I really want to do, probably after this one. Probably after this one, I want to do a no weapons, like a Zonai only playthrough. I think that would be pretty cool. And then at some point, I need to start practicing for speedruns. I just haven't put the time into researching what the current routes are. And anytime I research a route, the next day there's a faster route. Like a week ago, the world record was like 59 minutes, and I think it's 52 now. And the route's like not even the same. The glitches used aren't even the same. The 59-minute route, you would dive straight from this island straight down into the depths and run through the depths to get auto build. And auto build isn't even used anymore in, at least I don't think it was used in the most recent world record. I wonder, while I wait for this animation, I'm gonna check on something. Yeah, shocker. Where this guy at? Sure. Why not? May as well. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's get a heart container. I would much rather have the stamina, to be completely honest. Especially for speedrunning. You don't need the 4th heart at all because you just use all the fairies. I do want to check this. Is YouTube functioning? Oh, I can get through it. I don't know why I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. I was thinking of a separate glitch. When you come through the first time... Wait, what? When you come through the first time, you don't have to go down all the hearts, so it makes it go a lot faster. But this time through, you do have to wait for the full animation. Also, Blue Esper, I have a Discord, but I don't really use it. I'm conflicted about Discord. I'm very conflicted about Discord. Because, at least me personally, I'm in a Discord for every single streamer that I watch, except for a handful of streamers that don't have a Discord at all. And I end up muting them all because I'm not there. Why did that just turn off? Did it die? Anyways. Oh, it did die. Oh well, we don't need that screen, I suppose. Yeah, timed out. I suppose I don't need that screen. I've got all the settings I need over here. But yeah, I have a Discord, but I don't know. I feel like everybody who watches streamers is in 100 different Discords and ends up muting them all. Because at least personally, that's what I end up doing. Especially for like larger streamers that are too big to even interact in their Discord. Not that, I mean, I'm nowhere near that point by any means. But, so I have one made, I just haven't used it. Yeah, I'm active in a select few. In the Pokemon space. I try to be as active as I can in the Pokédaxy Discord because I'm a moderator for his YouTube channel. That was so overkill. This will probably be the only time I bring it up. If you are most comfortable watching on Twitch, feel free to stay on Twitch. I won't push you anywhere else. But most of the other people that watch either watch on Kick or YouTube. Granted, not that that makes much of a difference, because the 2 times that you've been here, it's been just you anyways. Although I think Trash Daddy was lurking sometimes. Sometimes Trash Daddy hangs out. Speaking of... I need to drop the link. I need to drop a link in. Trash Daddy and I... Trash Daddy is another YouTuber. We made friends when we were both super small and both doing Pokemon Go content. And we do some, ow, you jerk. That was not nice. Okay, we're gonna pause because obviously that doesn't get along with me. Yeah, a lot of people are mad at Twitch right now, and I'm not, like... They've gone back on some of it. Twitch has never been my, like, main thing. I go live everywhere because I want to catch everyone. What happened there? Like you, obviously, I would have never found... Or you would have never found me had I not been live on Twitch. And so, I'm not... Twitch has gone back on a lot of it. Like, I'm not worried about Twitch, you know? Let's see, I need to find the link. Like, I'm not trying to force everyone over like some creators are, but my intent has always been to go live everywhere, including Twitch. Although I won't be allowed to multi-stream anymore. So I might end up I'm gonna keep multi-streaming until they kick me off. But I might end up getting banned. Because they went back on a lot of the policies that they changed, but they didn't go back on that one. So I'm gonna keep multi-streaming until they remove me. With all of... So the reason why people are mad at Twitch right now is mostly because of the ad revenue stuff. But with that same update, they also pushed... With that update, they also pushed an update in their terms of service that no streamer is allowed to multi-stream. So Ninja, for example, is pretty pissed about it. He was talking about it live yesterday when it went down, because that's a big deal for somebody like Ninja. Would you stop it? I guess we're gonna wait a minute on that. That monitor keeps dying. That was too close, obviously. So throwing is a bad idea. Yeah, it is BS. So I'm hoping that I'm small enough that I go under the radar. At least for a while. Okay, we need that arrow so I can kill this guy. Where did that arrow go? I'm hoping I'm small enough that I fly under the radar. We'll see. How that goes. But that's part of why I'm going to try to push people over a little bit more than I was. But I'm live everywhere just because, especially as a smaller streamer, there are some people that only watch on Twitch and some people that only watch on Kick. But especially if they're going to take away multi-streaming, I don't know. But, so if you want to watch on Twitch, feel free to continue to watch on Switch. I don't want you to feel like I'm pushing you anywhere. But, okay, I should have eaten something. All in all, I don't think it's a huge deal. I mean, we've got Jug Draco lurking, for example, over there. Trash Daddy might... Oh, speaking of Trash Daddy, I didn't actually drop the link in that Discord. Okay, there we go. Now we can continue. Between the two, I haven't really decided, Blue Esper. I want to say that it's Kick. I would like Kick to be the main one. But most everybody who watches besides you, who actually, like, who's not just lurking, is typically on YouTube. Kick is an independent platform, technically, but it is backed by Stake, which is a gambling website, which is one of the reasons a lot of people have issues with Kick, which is completely fair. I don't personally have an issue with it, especially because Twitch makes a lot of their money from gambling as well. They have a that's one of the misconceptions, is that all of this went down because Kick banned gambling, but that is not the case. They just banned gambling from the websites that don't pay them money, which is why Stake left and sponsored the creation of Kick. the reason why I would, and out of full disclosure, the reason that I want Kick to be the main place is because they monetize much earlier. Hey, thank you for the follow. It didn't pop up on screen, which means my alert is broken. So I don't know what website that was actually on. But I appreciate the follow. Oh, that might have been you, Blue Esper. Hey! What is up, Blue Esper? Yeah, so I don't know if you were listening to my whole spiel or whatever, but Kick monetizes much earlier than YouTube does. And Twitch, for that matter. YouTube takes a long time to get monetized. Not that I expect to make a ton, but... long time. I'm long-winded, I'm sorry. I tell stories. Right. No one's forced to gamble. But that's why a lot of random... Right, at least they're straight about it. Twitch tried to come out and look like a white knight and that they didn't allow gambling anymore. And so online, like if you go through Twitter, up until all of this drama, everybody was standing for Twitch because because Kick was backed by gambling and Twitch wasn't. It's like one of Twitch's biggest sponsors is DraftKings. We're gonna fall down right here. Oh, I forgot I had those. Crap. I forgot I had rubies. Rubies are better anyways. Oh, boom. Don't even need to worry about it. Yeah, at least they're upfront about it, but... It's not anything that I don't want to force anybody to any platform, you know? Like I don't want to I don't know. The only dramatic part about any of it is that I might end up getting banned on Twitch, but I'm hoping I'm small enough that I get through. Cuz there have been affiliates have not been able to do that for a long time, and they didn't catch a lot of affiliates that were multi-streaming. Yeah, for sure. That's another thing, too, that I don't know if there's something that they can communicate. Like, because that would be good to know. Although, I mean, I don't know if I would like the kick from... Like, I don't know if I would want it to happen on the platform's terms, but I wish there was some kind of notification of something like that happening. Like if I got banned, that Twitch would tell all of my followers, yo, he got banned, so they could think to look for me somewhere else. That's true. Elon, though, just made a change on Twitter where if you get banned, you can export all of your followers in email format.
What?
So that you can go and email all of the people who follow you on Twitter.
Oh.
And be like, yo, I'm somewhere else. But on that note, if you're active on Twitter at all, I announce, like, if I'm skipping a stream or if I'm out of town or something. All of those announcements
Okay.
come
Now
through
where have
Twitter.
you been?
But
Linky, you're not a ghost, are you?
although, to be honest, what happens most of the time, Monday through Saturday, Sunday's the only day that I take completely off streaming. But if,
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule...
I just lost my train of thought mid-sentence.
What? What?
If I have a planned non-stream, I'll usually throw it out on Twitter. But most of the time, if I'm not streaming, it's because I missed my alarm.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because it's pretty darn dark outside. I don't know if you... That's a wall outside. Kick frustrates a lot of people because it doesn't have as many features as Twitch does. The important thing to keep in mind is that it's a beta website. The website is in beta. So it's not like a full-blown website yet. If that makes sense. I don't personally run into issues usually on Kick. Most of the streamers that I watch now are on Kick. Everybody's been switching, except bigger people like Point Crow that I watch. It should support video running in the background, but because I usually run people in the background. Oh, but it is, yeah. It works on my iPhone, so if you're not on iPhone, it might be different. But it's also super weird. And like I said, like if especially for some of those features, if YouTube is a more comfortable place for you to watch, feel free to watch wherever is the most comfortable for you. That might be why. Thanks, Jug Draco. I appreciate you. It is going all right. I went and followed you a couple minutes ago. Saw you guys chilling as well. Am I gonna have to skip this? Shoot, I think I'm okay. We were doing, is there a way to do explosive or fire on this? Yes. Yes, there is. I can, oh, it won't let me. Yeah, Twitch, I don't even know what to say about what they're doing. Genuinely, I think Twitch is intentionally trying to push smaller streamers off their platform. Because, so Amazon owns Twitch. All of the small streamers like me, who make zero money, like, I don't make any money from Twitch. Right now, I'm a liability. They spend money on my server space. And the 10,000 or more streamers that are live at any given moment with no viewers. Which, was this the parry one or the backflip? I think this was the parry one. At any given moment. So Amazon, net, loses money. When I'm live, and all these other streamers who don't make them any money are live, they lose money. Now, not only that, Kick, I think this is the default. I wasn't listening. Yeah, if you're not making the money, screw you. The other interesting part is Kick rents. They use AWS, which is Amazon's server space. So not only is Amazon losing money by me streaming on Twitch right now, if I stream to Kick, they're actually making money on my server space. Because Kick buys server space from Amazon. And so not only am I a loss on Twitch, if they push me to Kick, they're actively making money from me on Kick. Even though I'm not making Kick any money at the moment. And so it's a weird, I might be completely wrong, but those facts are true. That might not be what or why they're actually doing it, but that is definitely a side effect of what's happening. I forgot. My audio is slightly off in the saved. Not Black Magic. Yeah, I'm glad Ninja talked about it too. I'm trying to create a platform of some kind, even if it's just a handful of people. Like, I don't need it to be some huge thing. But I follow a lot of people who talk about these events. Like, Big E is a big guy who covers, like, he's the streamer for streamers, basically. Like, he talks about the current events that are affecting the streamer and content creator world. And so between him and Ninja talking about stuff, because I don't usually watch Ninja. Yeah, I enjoy streaming. I'm going to do it no matter how small I am. I do definitely enjoy it. I didn't know if I would enjoy streaming. I've known for a long time that I wanted to be a content creator of some kind. My day job, I edit video. I mean, it's a little more complicated than that, but I create social media content for businesses. One of the YouTubers that I work for is called Pew Pew Dingers on YouTube. I film the majority of his content and I edit it. So, like, if you go and look at my streams from 2 weeks ago, I was actually staying with him, so I was streaming from his spare bedroom. I don't remember what my point was about that. I lost my train of thought trying to climb this wall without dying. Oh, but Nose Slap. Nose Slap is a smelling salt company that they're sort of a sponsor, but not really. I just have an affiliate code. When the company first started, I talked them into doing live streams. And our business went pretty viral on TikTok. And so we got like 50,000 followers. We're at 115 now, but we got 50,000 followers in like a month on TikTok. And so I started doing live streams for that business. And that's how I figured out that I really liked streaming and wanted to do it. Is I was actively streaming to like 2,000-3,000 people at a time. We'd get a ton of people come in and watch. I was like, well, I want to do. I mean, I know that 4,000 people aren't gonna want to watch me play Zelda the way that people wanted to to know and talk about the smelling salts because it was going viral at the time, but even if it's just one person, I really like the personal connection that comes through live stream. Which is also why I watch streamers myself, you know? I do like Pokemon. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream the DLC or not. For Scarlet and Violet.
Oh. Oh.
I don't even know if they've announced when that's coming out. But because I was streaming that before this when that first came out. But I'm not 100% set on if I'm going to stream it or not. Because if I don't stream it, I won't buy it. Yeah, we did talk about that. So I need to come to some sort of thought in my head about whether it'll be worth, whether I will enjoy it, one, because I don't know that I would, especially after this game. Maybe if I'm bored of this game. One-Eye Gamer, what is up? I need to move my chat over because your name is being cut off. How are you doing this morning? Where are you, chat? I'm thinking of getting the Scarlet and Violet DLC when it comes out. But most of my video game time is actually spent on stream. And so I don't know if I don't know, one, if I'll enjoy the DLC. I don't know if people will want to watch the DLC. Because they announced that the Scarlet and Violet DLC is coming. It's just a matter of when. Tears of the Kingdom is an extremely rich world, and you're right, there is tons of content. There is tons of content in Tears of the Kingdom. But by then, maybe I'll be bored of... I don't know. You'd rather Zelda? I think I would rather Zelda too. Definitely at this point. I mean, we're probably months away from DLC though. It's probably August or September that'll come out. But I do plan on starting to do speedrun stuff. Once the speedrun routes are a little bit more established, I don't want to go for like a world record time or anything. Like, I don't have the time to put into that because that takes a lot of time and effort to train for. But I just want to see like how fast I'd get it done, you know? I have not played Scarlet and Violet since, I don't know, it's been a long time. I got really disillusioned with it. I got bored of Scarlet and Violet and stopped playing. It was probably around the same time as I got sick of Pokemon Go because Pokemon Go was having their issues, which is why I decided to buy this game in the first place, is because I was done with Pokemon Go because they're actively destroying their game like Twitch. One-Eye Gamer, I don't actually know what Starfield is or what game systems it's on. Because if it's not on Switch, I will not be able to play it, at least not yet. I plan on getting into other game systems. I will play Hogwarts Legacy when that comes out on Switch in November. I'll definitely, even if it's only like a week, I will definitely be playing Hogwarts Legacy. You two, you only have Switch, or that you will be playing Hogwarts Legacy? And I'm really sad that it didn't come out on Switch yet. Oh, Bethesda game in Skyrim space. Is it going to be on the Switch? I could be wrong, Blue Esper. You might be right. I thought there was something coming out in November, and that I was interested in, and I thought it was that. It might have been a rumor. There was a rumor. There was a rumor about. Shoot, what game is it?
Oh.
Yeah, November 14th is when it comes out. I do think it was July, but I think they delayed it again. I think that's what happened. The Switch is a little bit of an unstable Trash Daddy. How are you doing, Trash Daddy? We were talking about you earlier. How are you doing on this wonderful, fine morning, father of trash? I've drinking way too much caffeine. I got like 3 hours of sleep. Drinking way too much caffeine this morning. Trash Daddy, are you going to be... Well, two questions for you. Are you going to be playing the Scarlet and Violet DLC? Yeah, we were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Really though, it was all good things. Blue Esper, if you can see on the chat, was hanging out on Twitch. And I invited him to come over to Kicker YouTube, and I was just talking about how you lurk sometimes on YouTube. And then we were talking about your Discord, because Blue Esper was asking me if I have a Discord, and I was like, no, not really, but I have one, but don't use it. But I promote some on your Discord. I hang out in your Discord more than anybody else's. I like your community. You plan to play the DLC? And then the next question is, are you going to stream the DLC? Do we know when the DLC is coming? Thanks for lurking, One Eye Gamer. I added One Eye Gamer. I added a command, ! lurk. Oh, speaking of, it looks like it just popped up. Oh, it doesn't show up on YouTube. For a split second, Trash Daddy, had I not remembered what I said, I would have been very confused. It might not work on YouTube, One Eye Gamer. I hope it does. It doesn't look like it does. That's unfortunate. Dang it, Bot Ricks. This is what it's supposed to say. It'll pop up on my screen. Thanks so much for watching. We love our lurkers. Everyone say hi to person lurking. Oh, it didn't even pop up on my screen. Well, I guess it's a kick-only feature. And Twitch. That's disappointing. You'd like to, but you don't know. Why? I don't know. I can't decide what I'm going to do either. To be completely fair. One Eye Gamer before lurking was telling me that he'd rather watch Zelda anyways. I don't know how much interest there will be in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. I don't know how interested I am in the Scarlet Violet DLC. Excuse me. Because if I'm not going to stream it, I'm not going to buy it. I don't think.
Yes.
I am excited for that Hogwarts Legacy, though. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I end up hyper fixated on stuff.
Yeah.
Are you on an Ike? Ike. Goodness. Are you on an arc hyperfixation still? Goodness. And has your Zelda hyperfixation died? In that same vein, Trash Daddy, that's part of why I want to get into non-video game content sometimes as well. Every once in a while. I feel ya, Trash Daddy. Hey, you gotta do what you're interested in anyways. I need to find a rock Octorock on this map. Oh, they're all near Death Mountain. I'm not even going anywhere near that direction. Dang it. Alrighty, my dude. I appreciate you lurking. You know how it goes. I appreciate anybody in here. It's broken on YouTube, Trash Daddy. It doesn't work, unfortunately. Ow, that hurt way more than it should have. I'm sad that lurk doesn't work on YouTube. I wonder if I messed up a setting somewhere. Because I would really like that command to work. I mean, Botrix knows well enough to leave it to not include it in the chat. Let's look at my Botrix thing. Blue Esper, what do you do this early in the morning? Are you, like, working and hanging out? Are you playing Zelda right now, too? Let's see, chatbot. Yeah, I'm even logged in. Yeah, I don't. Even typing it into YouTube, it doesn't quite work out. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna rock Octorock. I really do need to rock Octorock though. I need that footage. A windy device. I literally just did this shrine on my other playthrough. Like, just. On the 100%er. I'm really upset that that command didn't work on YouTube. I wonder if any commands work on YouTube. Like, maybe YouTube just hasn't... I doubt it. Probably. That was dumb. It was really, really dumb. And completely my own fault. The secret is that you can use shoot, what is the reverse time thing even called? What is this? Recall. You can use recall literally like anywhere. It's actually pretty legit. Whee! Oh, I need to. What's my studio saying? Doo-doo. Blue Esper, with your playthrough, with you trying to do all the shrines, and there are people who do speedruns of all shrines too. I don't know if I could put up with watching the shrine cutscene that many times in a row. I mean, that's so many times. And it's all the same. Even though you can skip through it, it's still the same. The exact same cutscene over and over. Alright, we're gonna try something that I saw on TikTok. Homeboy drops his hand. Maybe I will go towards. I can switch things up and go towards Death Mountain right now. See, that was basically useless. I got nothing out of that. Ouch. Now I'm out of arrows, too. Oh, that was... I forgot. That was my bad. We are going to go back here, though, and go towards Death Mountain. We're gonna re-go towards Death Mountain. North, that way. Alright, what food we got? All the rock octo rocks are by Death Mountain. That didn't even work. This music really sets the mood of this situation. Although now we're far enough away that I sound like an idiot even talking about it. Oh, there it is. Just that light, ominous music that gets a little bit louder and a little more intense the closer you get. I need arrows really badly. That did not do nearly as much damage as I hoped it would. Oh, he died. Goodbye, sir. We got a rock hammer. Did any of the other ones have arrows? Doesn't look like it. Which is unfortunate for me. Want more arrows. I don't even know where that other guy died. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Taka 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 doo daka taka doo daka. That song is stuck in my friggin' head. My kids love it. I don't even know who sings that, like who the actual human being is. See, now we're back to like happy Hyrule music. Because we got far enough away from the tower. Steam gave you... What do you mean Steam gave you a wake-up call? Did they charge you for something or something? How many weapons am I holding? How do I have this many weapon slots? What? What's going on here? How... I haven't done any Koroks. Oh, goodness, Trash Daddy. Holy time spent, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. I play a lot of games too. There's not 122 in a week. Well, the week that Tears of the Kingdom came out, I probably did play close to that between stream and real life time. I mean, in the first 3 days, I think I played 65 hours. I don't have the time to sink into that as much as I did. I don't think you were here. Oh, I don't think I even talked about it on stream at all. We are selling our house. And so I don't have as much time to play video games as I would like to. Also, my father-in-law, not my father-in-law, my actual father. My father is coming tomorrow, actually, to help us get the house ready. And I would love to play a lot of video games, especially with the stress of selling a house. It's sort of good news. I mean, we're going to profit a ridiculous... We bought our house 2 years ago at the peak of the COVID market, and we're still going to profit a 5-digit number on our house. Like, way more than we thought. And we're going to rent for a little while. We found somewhere to rent that's only about $100 more a month to rent for about the same size as we have now. So it's not going to suck. It'll still be, I mean, it still won't be the best situation, but it won't be the best situation. But it's what we feel like we need to do at the moment. Because I don't talk about religious stuff often, but just like on a spiritual level, we both feel like we need to sell our house. And we've ignored those kinds of feelings in the past and kind of gotten screwed for it. And so this time, like, we're taking it very, very seriously. And so I feel like... Oh. I don't know how much of that you heard, but the gist is, yes, it's good news-ish. We're gonna profit a ridiculous amount on our house, even though we bought it 2 years ago at the peak of the COVID market, and it's still gone up in value by a lot, which is good. We aren't moving for any bad reasons. My wife and I don't talk about like religion and religious stuff very often, but my wife and I both feel on a spiritual level like we need to sell our house. And so I'm hoping that's good news. We both adore our house. We love we're on a 3rd-acre plot. And we have an adorable, very updated house with like all new appliances and stuff. Like we seriously love our house, and so it's really sad and a little bit scary to be moving, but it is genuinely what we feel like we need to do at the moment. So I'm hoping that's good news, because I'm hoping that, like, on a spiritual level, it's God being like, yo, I got something better for you. Gosh, dang it. Of course, there's always a chance that, like, I lose my job and we go bankrupt, and that's why, on a spiritual level, God is like, get out now. Because, I mean, we're about to profit. What am I doing? We're legitimately about to profit half a year's salary for me. Like, I could not work for 6 months if it came to it. But I genuinely do not see my job going anywhere. Even if, yeah, I could see me taking somewhat of a pay cut, but I don't see me losing my job altogether. Especially because now, some things have changed with my job. And I'm not working because there are all these businesses that I edit for, right? And I used to work for one guy directly, and he leveraged me to edit for the other businesses, but he's sick of doing that. And so now I contract directly with the 3 different businesses that I edit for. I don't know why the initial arrangement was a thing anyways, but now I work directly for them. So even if one of those businesses no longer wanted to use me, the other 2 still would. There's also some chance we move to Arizona. One of the people that I work for is like, I want you to work for only me, full-time, and I want you to move to Arizona. And I was like, well, if you want me to do that, I need a 40% raise. And he was like, we can do that. And I was like, okay. I threw out a ridiculous number because I don't want to go to Arizona. But, like, that's what it would take to get me to move Arizona and uproot my life and go there. And I was surprised he said yes. I threw out the number thinking he would say no, and I would still not go to Arizona, but we'll see what happens. He just found a really, really good videographer there, too. Which, the real... I go down there once a month. He's still going to bring me down frequently. Because the 2 of us vibe together really well. But anyways, all of that to say, I don't see anything happening with my employment. It wouldn't make sense for it to. Like, I don't see any of that changing. But, I mean, there's always a world where it does. To be entirely transparent, if I lost one of the 3 businesses that I edit for, I would probably put the extra time back into content. I would probably eat the salary loss and put more time into content creation. I don't know how my wife would feel about that, but oh, I was trying to sneak up on them. As if I was going to hit them, but I'm not allowed to hit them. Explosives only. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. Also, my area, because I work out before I stream. So I start my work day at 6 a.m. most days. Today I don't because we have a podcast right after this. I'm filming a podcast, which is why I'm here and not at home. But I start work at about 6 every day. And so I stream for about 2 hours before that / make YouTube video. Dang it. And I work out before that, if I can wake up early enough. If I don't, then I skip the gym. But the gym, it's not safe in my area to run outside at night. I did it for a long time, but I have had to use my firearm twice while running in the morning. And one time is like, okay. Twice is like, obviously this is not safe. It is not safe to be out here. and then I keep getting chased by dogs. And the gym is 10 minutes away, so that's 20 minutes of time spent to only work out for however long I want to work out for, which even if I want to work out for an hour, that's almost an hour and a half of time invested, which usually I only want to spend about half an hour at the gym, but that's still an hour of time invested, which is not ideal and usually is part of why I end up skipping the gym anyways. And the apartment complex that we are looking... How did that happen? The apartment complex that we're looking at has a gym there. And that's the one thing that I miss about apartment living, is having zero commute to get to the gym. And they have everything I need as far as weights and cardio goes. So I can... It's a 30-second commute to walk from our apartment down to the gym and lift weights for half an hour. Like, even... Because working out really is my stress relief. I haven't been able to as much as I want to because I'm prioritizing content creation. But if I'm ever stressed, I want to go lift weights real fast. Even if it's for just 20 minutes. But it's hard to justify a 20-minute commute of time invested just because I feel stressed at 11 a.m. But if there is no commute, which is why... Oh, what the bleep? Which is why I've always wanted a home gym. And to be completely honest, if I had a home gym, I would probably stream a just chatting stream at the gym. Although, I would be... Maybe this works out. Because I would be willing to put money down on the fact... I'd be willing to put money down on the fact that when I go to the gym, nobody's at the gym at an apartment complex. Like, the odds of that are really, really, really low. Which, I mean, already, they're at Planet Fitness, there's only ever 2 other people there, but it's still awkward to live stream at the gym, even if there are only a couple people. Like, that's awkward. Yeah, it's such a game changer to be able to use the treadmill or lift weights whenever you want. Like, there's so many times that, like, I'm like, I would do this right now. I would love to go stress relief right now and lift some heavy stuff. Oops, I missed. And lift some heavy stuff, you know? Or hop on the treadmill or the elliptical. Oh, where'd the ball go? Well, that's certainly a problem. There we go. That scared me. Ah, what? I swear I pushed the jump button. I swear I did. Anyways. Because I do have some interest in doing some... Is the ball stuck or is it gone? I do have some interest in doing a little bit more like IRL content like that. And just chatting. So we'll see what happens. I actually think that works out for the direction that I wanted to go with stuff. There's a handful of streamers that I watch that do that. There's one guy named Testy on Kick. He works out. He live streams his workouts. I just think it would be fun to hang out, you know, while working out. Putting more like content out into the world, you know? Beyond just video games, because I do want to get out of just doing video games. Oh, but Testy plays Call of Duty, but then he also streams him playing. He does a Call of Duty stream every day. He does a what's it called? A drum session every day and a gym stream every day. Like, he does a stream for each of those things. I just think it would be fun, at least to try out. Maybe it doesn't work out. Like, maybe it doesn't work out well for me and my content, but it's worth a try. May as well try it. Well, that wasn't helpful. How in the world? Because I do think Trash Daddy, I don't know if you know who Big E is. Big E is one of the people that I watch very religiously and consistently and have for the last, like, year or so. It's been longer than a year. But he's transitioned from video games to just chatting stuff, mostly. And he's made some good points about, like, you don't want to rely on a video game for content. Although, to be fair, I do plan to switch up my games regularly. Like, whatever game is my obsession, like this one right now. Although, I do genuinely see me playing Zelda for a long time. There's so much different types of stuff you can do. Like, Pokemon is Pokemon. You can do different, like, challenge runs, but different types of, like, Nuzlocks, and you and I talked about doing a, what was it called? Spirit Lock? Soul Lock? Soul Link. Soul Link is what, a Soul Link Nuzlocke, which I think would be absolutely fun and also hilarious. Oh, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go somewhere else. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you. Please, no. I don't have a choice. We're gonna save right here. Yeah, so Link. Gosh. Whoa! I do not like this guy. I'm also taking heat damage. This is a problem. I hate those freaking dudes so much. The stupid spirit, not I don't know what it is other than to call it like a wizard. The weird wizard things. I don't know what they're called. I wish I could fuse two things though to an arrow. But so Pokemon, there are different challenge runs like that you can do. But this game like actually has different things you can do. Like you can do a run where you're doing no fighting. Like, I mean, obviously you can't full-on beat the game without doing any fighting. Wizrobe is what it's called. Obviously you can't, like, go and defeat Ganon or get through the main storyline without fighting, but you can go and you can collect all the shrines. You can just have fun building Zonite technology as if it's Minecraft. So I'm hoping it keeps me occupied for a while. I need to find a tower. Because part of my goal for today was I need to record a scene with a rock Octorok for the TikTok video that I did on Octoroks flopped on both platforms. And I think it would really help. It would upgrade the video a lot to have an actual scene of recalling the rock from an Octorok. But I can't compare the map that I have of where the Octoroks are I know they're in this area. They're all up around Death Mountain. Alright, Sky Tower. Oh, for real? I could have already been there. We like way overshot that one. I hate wizrobes with a fiery, fiery burning passion. Trash Daddy, I don't know how to feel about, because I've been a lot more public on Twitter about talking about a lot of things in general, and like the fact that I do content creation stuff and all of like that stuff. I don't know how to feel. I've gotten a handful of followers that are like follow for follow people. And I don't know how to feel about, like, I do not seek out follow for follow. But if somebody follows me with the expectation of follow for follow, I feel bad. Oh, look, an Octorock. Hang on, freeze. I need to remove my face cam. Why is that still showing up? Yes. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. But then the other thing is, I have probably like 15 people on my Twitter now. They're not follow for... Ouch. Ouch. Oops. That was my bad. That was my fault. I'm not paying enough attention. But because I've been a lot more outspoken about content creation on Twitter, I mean, obviously I'll get some of the follow for follow people. Like, I know they're coming. But I also have like 10 people who are in my DMs who follow me, and I follow back on Twitter because I want to connect and all of that, because that's more what Twitter's about, you know, that end up only following for... they're looking for commissions. And so then, like, they hop up in my DMs, and I'm like, hey, thanks for the follow, like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, after, like, a few messages back and forth, they're like, by the way, I do commissions, and I watched your videos, and this, and this needs to do better. I would do it for $30. And I'm like, I'm really not interested in that right now. And so I don't know how to feel about that either, you know? Like, follow for follow is one thing, but people who are... I mean, you gotta respect the grind to some level. Hi, Octorock. Dang it. Boom, baby. No. Uh-oh. If that didn't work, I'm going to be very sad. Please tell me that worked. It did not work. Shoot. Why is backtrack broken? Are you okay? Vertical clips? Yes. Backtrack length? 120. Browse. Recording path. Primal Valor. Vertical clips. Open. Okay. Save. Backtrack. Well, now it's working. I don't know what was wrong with it. I did that all for that clip of Octorok. I think it's freaking hilarious that you can recall the Octorok. The rock that he spits at you. Like, that's hilarious. I don't know why I never thought of that. Although I do need to find another Octorok for another clip. I do need to bail out of here in a second, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another Octorok quick enough. Luckily, I stumbled on that one. So I'll add the clip after we film the podcasts. I'll probably add that clip in there. You doing okay, bro? Hit the sky tower. Knocked off the lid. That's right. This is the one that we have to jump into. Sky pieces fall over here. Oh, that was close. I almost... Right, yeah, like, yes, that's exactly how I feel. Like, I fully respect the grind. I get it. I know that I'm sure that you find lots of people through this method. Get your bag. I understand. Oh. Oh, was it not that one? I just feel a little bit beguiled, you know? Like, get your bag, but at the same time, I feel a little bit beguiled. I mean, they follow me, and none of them who have come to follow and subscribe to my YouTube and Kick have stopped following. So maybe some of them are my lurkers, because I've got... Oh, I only have 2 viewers now. I had 5 viewers on Kick. Blue Esper, are you still hanging out? Although it's 5:08, I do need to bail. Fun morning. We got the Octorok clip that I set out to get in the beginning, which I think is an accomplishment because I get so friggin' distracted with this game. I appreciate any and all people who came to watch this, whether you watched this live, whether you were lurking or hanging out with me. I hope to see you all in the future. If any of you are watching and not subscribed or following, I would appreciate if you dropped me a follow or a subscribe if you want to see my content in the future. I've got some big plans coming up. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Live long and prosper. Remember who you are and what you stand for. There was another one that I wanted to say, but I had a brain fart and now I can't remember it. Anyways, bye. Have a good time.